So, hello Flamies, welcome to a new reading, guys. So you see, this reading is all about what you have accomplished in your soul journey with your twin flame already, okay? So we have 4 piles as usual, and this time we have doors from my door deck. So choose your door. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is pile 4. So choose your door. And then I see you at your piles. What have you accomplished already in your twin flame journey? I think this is very important for all of us to know and how we can move forward, right? I hope you also like my decoration, my mermaid decoration. And I see you at your piles. Take care, Flamies. Hello, my pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So these piles are pre-shuffled, but I have no idea what awaits us. So let's see. With this door, I mean, this door is leading to some kind of library. So I take this as you have accomplished one of the most important things in your Akashic records, okay? Within your twin flame journey. So let's put this door here. That's not really visible. So let's put it here. Yeah, that's better. You can see it. So let's look at your cards, and then we're gonna see what have you accomplished in your twin flame journey. What are your cards? Wow, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, something that you were very passionate about, some kind of goal that you really wanted to accomplish. All these beautiful colors and all of this is showing me that some kind of passion or some kind of important task, I feel that was written in both of your Akashic records, has been achieved. We also have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, a lot of fire here, a lot of fire energy. It's about carrying the weight. And we're gonna see. First of all, I want to show you the cards. Yes, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands. This is the twin flame card. Wow. Look how he has in one hand a key and in the other one like a stick for walking, for taking steps. This is about the accomplishment of the mind and your soul journey. And then we also have the 4 of Swords. So what have you accomplished in your twin flame journey? You have achieved, I have to put this under all these pearls. While you're moving forward, pile 1, right? I feel here that you were stuck in some kind of cycle within your twin flame journey. Mainly because your masculine was focusing elsewhere. You could not really move. This is implicating by this card, the 4 of Swords. Yeah, there was a situation where you could not really move. You could not move towards each other in your twin flame journey. It was almost as if there was knowledge missing, like something that you were not knowing about your twin flame or about this journey. And I feel here that what you have accomplished is because of that knowledge, because you were visiting in your sleep maybe, or in yeah, like in a kind of a download. You were getting the information from the Akashic record. What was going on with your divine counterpart. And I felt that you learned a lot of patience, because you know that your divine counterpart carries a lot of weight, a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. So that was the reason they could not move towards you. Yeah, I feel here that you know, your masculine, there was like the two of you, you know, you were the one knowing the next step, but your masculine was not seeing, and they were the one walking or elsewhere. Yeah, your masculine held the key while you were walking forward. And so this was not a union, because you were walking different paths. Yeah, it was kind of like you had all the knowledge, you had the download from the Akashic records, and your masculine was doing the footwork. Basically, they were you know, putting all their passion and their soul work, and you were kind of moving in two different directions. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's why there was no union really achieved, because there was no union of the mind and the body. Yeah, let's say it like this. It was like you had all the knowledge, but your masculine didn't. And your masculine had all the 3D manifestations, but they didn't have the knowledge for what it was all about. So what you achieved in this process here is, because of this download, because of because of this, you achieved this union. You achieved this union. So now you have the union of the mind and the union of the walking, the 3D. Yeah, this is about you sharing with your divine counterpart the Akashic records, basically the knowledge, because as a divine feminine we carry a lot of knowledge, and as a divine masculine we you know, we are actively pursuing our goals, and this is what this is here. So what have you accomplished in this twin flame journey until now? You and your masculine have united this 3D mindset with with the knowledge that you have. It's kind of like you're united in this, and now you can move forward. So let's see what comes next in this journey. Like, why was that important? Why was that achievable important? So let's see with the mermaid deck, why was this why was this achievement important for my pile 1? We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, in order to see where you have to move. Because I feel here that both of you were moving kind of in different directions, but you didn't know where to move towards to. Now let's get more of these cards. We have the Emperor. Yeah, this is about making your own decisions and really moving forward. The Emperor unites all the kings. So your masculine became the Emperor now. It's like, because both of you shared this knowledge and this the 3D movement from your divine counterpart, it's kind of like you guys became the Emperor. Yes, the 10 of Cups. This is very beautiful. The abundance, the wow. It's like now you know where you have to go. Now you know in what direction to take action. You as a divine feminine know where to explore, where to go, where to put your passion in. And your masculine also knows when to sit back as an emperor and when to, you know, to be the emperor, when to handle themselves as the emperor, and when to make their own decision, also based on your twin flame journey. So that both of you can achieve this union of the both hearts and this happiness card. You know, this is the happiness card. This is the finding each other. You know, we see here this city, like, let's call it Atlantis, the city under the sea. So this is like, because of this download, because of this knowledge that you guys shared with each other, you know now in what direction to move, and you get to union faster, to 3D union. This is all about 3D union, because before you were walking in different directions, but now you can be focused on one goal, the two of you. Yeah, both of you are united in finding that city under the sea, in finding that that common point, in finding each other, right? In finding towards 3D union. So this is very, very beautiful. Okay, so this is all what I'm having, my pile one. I hope you like this reading. Take care, and I see you in the next readings. Bye. Hello, my pile two. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this card. Well, this looks like you've been through hell and back. Like, I don't know. What you have accomplished in this twin flame journey is like something else. There must be some kind of task that was impossible to no, let's put it here, impossible to overcome, because I mean, those are like, this is like you went underground and through some hell gates and back, you know. So let's look what this is. Yeah, look at this, 9 of Swords. There was definitely some shadow work that you were doing, because you were in your own shadow hell. You went through that. Yeah, you went through that, and your divine counterpart as well. So we have, wow, what is this? The 10 of Cups, the marriage, the 8 of Swords, not being able to see. Let me put this in context, because we have the 9 of Swords and we have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Hopefully you can see this here. Yeah, let's put it like this. Okay. See, guys, this could be different for each and every one of you, but this is all about a commitment here. This is all about the commitment in this twin flame journey. I feel because of there was something here that you could not see in your mind. There was something here where love basically made you blind with this card. Look at this. She puts the roses in her eyes. It's almost as if you could not really see, because you were overpowered by your fear, by your shadows. This could be even the two of you, that one of you was overpowered by their shadow side and one of you couldn't see because they were all loving. Yeah. This is the story here. This is the story of not, I mean, that's a Russian fairy tale, right? I have to look it up. But this is about, you know, finding that witch house in the forest, going in there and working on your shadow side. And this is what this symbolizes. This is like you were facing your shadows. You were facing your own self that you have buried a long time ago. A lot of thorns here, a lot of things that you have not addressed in your journey, right? So I feel either you or your divine counterpart, and maybe both of you, were like facing your shadows. You were facing your shadows, you were facing your fears. And what you have accomplished in this twin flame journey is you have basically gotten control over your shadow side, over the trauma that happened in your life. So you are not a victim anymore to your trauma. Whatever you have experienced in life, whatever fear holds you back to unite within your journey into a balanced situation in your life. And I feel here that, yeah, you went into this house here and you defeated all the shadows, all the mistrust, and all the fears that you had about this twin flame journey. And that's why this hell gate is almost here, because it looks like as if you were underground, really battling yourself, really battling your fears. And this could be about the both of you, because at the end, both of you are victorious. This is the union of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, yeah, the marriage. This is what you have accomplished because of that. So this is either with your divine counterpart that you have a spiritual union now. It could also be that you have a 3D union. That means that both of you are aware of each other. I mean, the Queen of Cups, I mean, you're trusting yourself now. Look at her. She is now trusting herself. She is saying, well, this is my cup. This is the cup that I have to offer to my divine counterpart, to my divine masculine. And I'm all of that. I'm my past traumas, I'm my own self, I am my victories. You know, I called this reading, like on my other channel, I am my past, my present, and my future. And I think this is very important, because this is what, you know, you have to bring into union in order to move on in this twin flame journey. So what have you accomplished? You have accomplished a union of hearts here with the marriage card. The 10 of Cups, I mean, that's the ultimate fulfillment. That's what you wished for in this twin flame journey. You have accomplished this by battling your shadow self. If you are not feeling like this, you know, this is like this inner union. This is not the union on the outside, because that's the 10 of Pentacles. That's not the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a feeling of no regrets. It's a feeling of, you know, this is my past, and I know I have these issues. This is my present, you know, where it doesn't affect me anymore. And in my future, I see a beautiful outcome because I believe in myself. I am the Queen of Cups. You know, I can sense things. I believe in myself. I see how beautiful I am, and I give myself love. This self-love. And I feel that both of you have accomplished this. This is what you have accomplished in your twin flame journey. And I feel, you know, since divine masculine and divine feminine are mirroring each other, your divine counterpart is at this the same as you are, right? So let's see what comes next in your journey. Why was that important to achieve this inner union? Why was this important to chase and battle your traumas? So we have the Knight of Cups. This is actually in order to see. This is actually in order to see yourself in a different light. It's about seeing yourself with compassion. And you see how here this even looks like a person that has a lot of armor on. You put a lot of armor around yourself, and this is like you're letting this go here with the Moon card. It's like you sing your own song, you know who you are, and you kind of let it go. You kind of let go of this armor around yourself so that no one can come in, you know. It's almost as if you were protecting yourself before, you were protecting your heart. But now within this marriage, you know, with the, you have a lot of, you know, this is like the inner assurance that your counterpart and you are on the same boat, you know, that you are together in this, that you achieved some kind of union here and you walked through this door, you know, of union, that you both are on the same string. So it's almost as if you could let go of this need to protect yourself in this journey, of this need to not being able to be authentic because you had to protect your own space. And so now it's like you let go of this armor and you know that you're protected by the universe. You know that this journey is protected, and you know that you know, you can be yourself in this divine counterpart journey, no matter who you are. Yeah, this is very, very beautiful. It's like you faced your traumas, you faced your drama in the past, you faced this twin flame journey, and you said, well, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All comes what it is, and you are protected by the universe. So it's like you're more trusting, you're more letting go of always needing to protect yourself in this journey. And this is what you have accomplished. And I think that's wonderful, because this is what moves you forward, pile 2, right? this is what moves you forward, because now you're open also to let the other voices, you know, and other maybe energy from your divine counterpart in. Yeah, very beautiful. So I really love that for you, and take care, guys. I see you again. Bye. Hello, my pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this door. This door looks very stable, and it looks as if nothing really is changing. This is like a stoic door. I almost got this feeling when I chose that door, because when I shuffled and it fell out, that this door means that, you know, the journey is right there. Your twin flame journey is very present, very there, you know, it's all visible. But nothing really is with this. It's very earthy, so it's very grounded. But it's also nothing really changing. It's almost as if this door is like not really opening. So let's see, what have you accomplished in this journey? Yeah, we have the Magician. Beautiful energy. We have the 8 of Swords. This is interesting that there is all this smoke. Wow, we have the Hierophant. This is about your own belief system. This is about you. I mean, the Magician and the Hierophant are very powerful creatures. Very powerful cards. Yeah, we have the Emperor. Let's put this in the middle. This is exactly what I was feeling when I saw this door. It's like the Emperor with a big ass sword here. And the Page of Wands. The Explorer. We see the potions here. The Explorer, the Page, the Traveler. The Missionary. Do you say missionary? I think if someone explores and, you know, goes and is in their soul work, and yeah. Yeah, this is almost like you walked out of this big door here and you became the missionary. You became the one that's exploring, that's saying, well, you know, I just take it however it comes. This is like leaving the Emperor behind the door and venturing out. So what you have accomplished, yeah, that's what I said. I saw this door and I saw the Emperor. This is like a card of nothing is really changing, because the Emperor is not moving in tarot. Yeah, he sits on his throne. He's like giving all the orders, but he's not moving. He's not doing it himself. So he's almost like behind these closed doors, and he is like watching all the tarot readings and thinking about your own journey, but you're not actively doing something for that journey. Yeah, it's almost as if you are watching your journey, but you're not doing anything for it. Yeah. So what happened here is that it's like you became, yeah, so you made magic, and your fears, it's almost as if you freed yourself from this stoic nature here. It's almost as if you freed yourself from sitting on your throne and watching your own journey as some kind of fairy tale journey in some kind of different country. But you became the missionary yourself. You became the adventurer. You became the Page of Wands. You spread the fire. It's almost as if you started anew in this journey with a lot of fire. It's kind of like you downgraded yourself, yeah, but in a good sense, because sometimes downgrading means you're losing out on stuff, right? Because if the Emperor is downgrading himself to the Page, I mean, the Page is someone like an intern who learns everything, who tries everything, who still has a lot of growing up to do. The Emperor is already at the end point, at the end goal, right? The Emperor is that what everyone wants to be. If you downgrade yourself, that's very special, because no one is really doing that. It's almost as if you're saying, well, you know, I can be an emperor, and I know I am an emperor. I know I sit on my throne. I know I have all the power to manage everything in my life. But What if I venture out and explore this journey? What if I go and find meaning in this journey? What if I believe in that with a Hierophant? You know, becoming a missionary, becoming someone who is believing and spreading the word. And, you know, the Hierophant, this is someone who believes in this. So this is almost as if you became, like, from the Emperor, you became the Hierophant. This is like you're believing in this journey. So I don't know what happened here, but because of some kind of manifestation, you and your divine counterpart, you ventured out. You really began to believe in this journey, and you really began to leave these closed doors behind. Yeah, I really feel that you left this stoic nature and you're trying now something new. You're trying to build up yourself new. You're trying to walk a different path. It's almost as if you have accomplished everything in that door, but nothing really turned out to be like a union. So then you said, well, you know, I want to have a union. I want to be together. You know, this is like some kind of epiphany that happened. And you're saying, okay, it didn't work out when I was the emperor, when I was the one who knew everything and I was the one who ruled my empire. And, you know, the emperor is a very 3D person. That is someone who is not really believing, but he believes in the 3D life and in, you know, these things, but not really in the twin flame journey. So now it's almost as if you have rebirthed yourself anew, and now you're trying, both of you are trying to go a different path in this journey by believing in it and by walking this path in order to manifest this union. Yeah, very beautiful. It's like you said, well, if we cannot achieve union by becoming the emperor and by becoming our best versions, why don't we go back to being our page self, you know, our intern self, or the one that is exploring and learning new things. And then we venture out again. Maybe we find it on the path of belief. Yeah, this is what happened here. So let's see, how can you move forward with this? Is there union in the cards? How can you, yes, this card just came up. So yes, union will be achieved on that path, because this is the path of passion that you're walking on now. This is the path of, you know, someone going out, teaching others. Yes, the Three of Pentacles, you know, like a gatherer. Someone who's doing, like you guys are doing now. You're not emperors behind that stoic door anymore. You are venturing out and, yes, the Ten of Wands. You are carrying the burden of this journey, and you're saying, well, you know, if it is what it is, then I carry this burden, and I give up all the, you know, an emperor has a lot of things that, things that are done for him, so he doesn't have to worry. So now you're going back to, okay, I can do it on my own. I can really spread the word. I can believe in this journey, and I can work on my own things with my divine counterpart. This is like working together. And so we can manage to find this union somewhere. Yeah, this is really beautiful. So there is union in the cards by you guys going out and doing your soul work and spreading the word and believing in the journey. Very beautiful. Wow. So this is what you have accomplished. Both of you have. Yeah. So take care, Flamies. I see you in the next reading. Bye. So hello, my pile 4. You chose this green door. This door almost looks like a science fiction door of some kind. So this is about a futuristic scenario. Let's see what the reading is all about. Oh, wow. Yeah, like the Hierophant is so different in this deck. So this is about the creation of something beautiful. If I see the future and this is about creating your own music. Yeah, doing your own thing. Ten of Swords. Let's put this here, because this is like the past here, what you have accomplished, the Fool. Yeah, wow. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the, wow, Nine of Coins. This is beautiful. What have you accomplished in this journey is that you have said goodbye to pain. Pile 4. It's almost as if, you know, in this journey, in this twin flame journey, you have experienced a lot of things. You know, this is almost, we can imagine the universe, and then, you know, they're like putting all these needles in your back. I mean, this is for help. Yeah, this is for cure. This should actually supposed to heal you. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still hurting, right? So this is your twin flame journey. Like almost daily, you had to be aware of this journey, and you had experiences in this journey that were also hurting you. So you ended kind of like this, you know, you were kind of disappointed at the whole journey, and you're saying, well, you know, if everything what I built up, if everything what we had as a twin flame is crumbling down, it's like you couldn't see that the two of you are still there, but you saw everything else that went down. Yeah. So this here is something where life was really, really happening on this twin flame journey, like being really hard. So after you've been through this, I feel that you walked through this door of the Hierophant here. I feel this is related to this door because it has the same colors. It's like you walked through the door and you said, well, you know, I believe in the journey, but I also believe that I don't have to react like this to the twin flame journey, to all the pain that this twin flame journey is also giving. You know, I have to react in a different way. I have to separate this. It's almost as if you separate this and you walk through this door of your future and you saw your future. And in the future, yeah, you saw the Nine of Coins. You saw yourself striving. You saw yourself in this beautiful garden here. Yeah, with your twin flame. You saw that this spiritual journey is just a path. It's just something you have to walk through. And, you know, you have to go through the door of, okay, I'm going to skip the present, right? It's like, as I said, a shortcut to your future. And you kind of saw that. I don't know how you saw that, but if you just believed in it with the Hierophant, so you began to make your own music. Yeah, with the Hierophant, you began to make your own thing and to not be focused anymore on all the pain that this twin flame journey is giving you on a daily basis. Yeah, because you can either focus on all the pain and all the separation and that you guys are not together and that you guys don't have a relationship, and you know that the typical things for twin flames, that you don't have each other. But you can also focus on your own creativity and your own self and what is inside of you. So it's almost as if you walked through the door of the future and you saw the beautiful outcome that could be. And since you saw that, I feel that you are remaining here in this beautiful, colorful space where you create your own life, you create your own thing, even if you have to walk alone. Yeah, with the Fool here, even if you have to walk alone, you know you will get to your own sanctuary someday, and this is also the time when your twin flame will be there. But you also know that you cannot just skip the present. You also know that you just cannot walk through the door and then suddenly you know, the future is here. It's like you have to enjoy the ride. You have to enjoy the present as well. So what I see here is in the present, you are the Hierophant, you are the believer, you are the spreader of the word, you know, you are someone that is very invested in your twin flame work. Yeah, we all have our soul work. You're very invested in that until you reach that future that you really want to be at with your twin flame, right? Oh, very beautiful. It's like you've accomplished not focusing on the negative anymore in this journey, which is also very hard. Yeah, which is also very hard. It's kind of like this green door is also representing you know, the Queen checks the hope for a better future than what the present is right now. So let's see. What is advice for the present moment? We have again the Hierophant, yeah? This is about you being the Hierophant, studying, doing your soul work, remaining to yourself, you know, whatever it is that you're focusing on. You are very focused on yourself, which is very beautiful to see. Yes, you're focused on your career, you're focused on your money, you're focused on making a living for yourself, you're focused on also bringing your dreams into reality. With this coin above her head, this is like manifesting 3D according to your wishes, right? Concentrating on your own pentacles. And then we also have the 3 pentacles. This is about because of your soul work and because of your mission here in this journey. We also see this beautiful queen fitting to our beautiful door. Look how this is like really fitting together. And this is how you accomplish this union inside of yourself. It's like you're not really focused on your twin flame anymore. I feel before you were focused on your twin flame, and all what you got is all this pain, what you have had to witness or what you had to see, or you know, it was not there what you wanted, right? So now that you're only focused on your own book, on your own self, it's like it is a lot more easier for you to have this green energy inside of yourself, to carry on with a lot of hope, and which is very beautiful to see, because this is how it is, you know. We can either choose to watch or to see the pain every day and to just focus on that twin flame journey, or we can focus on our own life and see what can we do, right? What can we do to better ourselves? And this is what you're doing. So very beautiful, pile 4. So I hope you really loved this reading, and I say goodbye. I see you again in the next readings. Bye.